Welcome to a TLDR boss guide, because no one actually reads Discord announcements and most of us have the attention span of a squirrel. Xy'mox 2, Electric Boogaloo, is one of 3 choices after killing the first boss in Sepulcher of the first ones, and has 2 health-based intermissions. The main phase is fairly simple. This throws out swells for the whole fight. Dodge them. This shit is a healer problem and deals damage to the whole raid, but it also deals splash damage, so everyone needs to spread out. Traps are the same as Castle Nathria. If you step in it, you'll get stunned and probably f***ing die. On Heroic, they never disappear, so use an immunity to soak them whenever the group needs to move. The wormholes are the same as they were in Nathria as well. 2 players get marked, take damage, and drop a wormhole on the floor to travel through. Make sure to drop 1 in the middle and 1 at the edge of the room. Every so often, giant rings will spawn either from the middle of the room moving outwards or from the outside of the room moving inwards. Use the wormholes or blinks to dodge the rings and don't get touched because again, you'll probably f***ing die. After the final intermission, you'll get back-to-back rings, so take your time, don't panic, and move through the wormholes. And lastly for tanks, this is the only ability you get and it works a bit like the mechanic from Castle Nathria. You'll get a dot, take big damage, and then deal AoE that drops off with distance, so you'll need to move away from the group. But when it goes off, the entire raid will be pulled towards you, so you need to be somewhere that isn't going to drop people in danger. Or you can have some fun with it and pull everyone through a ring to kill them like flies in a bug zapper. It also applies a damage taken debuff, so swap before you die. To make it easy, drop some markers to divide the room. Start by the entrance and move slowly around the room as more traps start to appear. Now for the intermission. At 75 and 50%, the boss becomes immune and spawns in adds, and there's also ramping AoE damage on the whole raid, so healers, this is where you want to drop your CDs. These are casters. Interrupt them to group them up, but just cleave them down because the acolytes are absolute priority. They'll do a frontal cone on the tanks, so keep them faced away from the raid. Stun them as much as you can and don't let them get to full energy, because if they do, they'll go back to full health and do an AoE that will more than likely one-shot you. So just group the adds up quickly and blast the shit out of them. And when they're dead, the fight goes back to normal. Congrats on killing this boss. Again, I guess. Maybe next time he'll return as Xy'mox the Grey. We're almost at those sweet tier pieces now, so I'll catch you in the next one.